Have you ever wondered where in Mississippi black families are building strong homes, strong schools, and strong futures, while others look on from a distance? Today, we explore 10 cities where black people make up most of the community and are making great things happen through hard work, rich history, and tight-knit bonds. Did you know black people are 38% of Mississippi's population? That's about 1,111,684 strong people shaping the state. Stick around as we count down from 10 to 1. If you like learning about real community power, hit that like button, subscribe for more stories like this, watch till the end, and share your thoughts in the comments. What city surprises you most? Byram is a growing town just south of Jackson, Mississippi. It sits in Hinds County and feels like a quiet spot for families to settle down. Here, black people make up 72.7% of the people, which is 9,340 out of 12,847 total residents. This high number shows a strong black community that has grown fast in recent years. Why are black folks thriving here? Well, Byram offers affordable homes and safe neighborhoods close to big city jobs in Jackson. Many families move here for good public schools and parks where kids can play freely. The community comes together for events like church cookouts and back-to-school drives that help everyone. Black-owned businesses, from hair salons to food trucks, line the main streets, creating jobs and keeping money in the neighborhood. History-wise, Byram's roots tie to farming families who built lasting ties after tough times in the Delta. Today, young black leaders run youth programs, teaching skills like coding and art, helping the next generation rise. It's a place where elders share stories of progress, and everyone feels like family. White folks nearby see the energy, but often stay on the edges, letting this black-led town shine on its own. Byram proves that with community support, black families can grow roots that last. Number 9. Moss Point. Moss Point lies along the Mississippi Gulf Coast in Jackson County, near the Pascagoula River. This small city has a warm, watery vibe, with beaches not far away. Black residents form 73.3% of the population, about 8,843 out of 12,066 people. That solid number reflects a community that's been here for generations, working the land and water. Black people thrive in Moss Point thanks to its shipbuilding history, where black workers helped build big boats during World War II and beyond, passing down skills like welding to their kids. Now, the economy mixes fishing, tourism, and small factories, giving steady jobs. The schools celebrate black culture through bands and choirs that win state awards. The Moss Point Tiger Band is famous for its soulful marches. Community spots like the Black History Museum highlight stories of freedom fighters from the 1960s. Churches host free health fairs and food banks, keeping families healthy and fed. Black entrepreneurs run seafood spots and craft shops that draw visitors. Even after storms like Katrina, folks rebuilt together, showing real grit. White neighbors live close but let the black heart of Moss Point beat strong in its own rhythm. It's a town where music, faith, and family make every day feel like home. Number 8. Vicksburg. Vicksburg sits on bluffs overlooking the Mississippi River in Warren County, a spot full of history from the Civil War days. This city feels like a living storybook with its old forts and river views. Black people are 73.7% of the residents, totaling 15,442 out of 20,944. That large group has shaped Vicksburg since the 1800s, when freed black folks built homes and farms after slavery ended. Thriving here means honoring that past while looking ahead. The African American Military History Museum tells tales of black soldiers who fought bravely, inspiring today's youth. Schools teach about civil rights marches that happened right on these streets in the 1960s. Jobs come from tourism, casinos, and river trade, with black workers leading in hospitality and guiding tours. Community gardens grow fresh veggies for local markets run by black farmers. Churches and groups like the NAACP chapter offer job training and college prep for teens. Famous black leaders from Vicksburg, like activist Cleo Wright, show how one voice can change things. White folks visit for history but often watch from afar as black families host block parties and jazz fests that fill the air with pride. Vicksburg's black community thrives by turning old struggles into new strengths, one story at a time. Number 7. Canton. Canton is in the heart of Madison County, about 30 minutes north of Jackson. It's known as Hollywood South for movies filmed here, like Get Out and The Help. Black residents make up 74.7% of the 10,863 people, which is 8,112 strong. This majority has deep roots in cotton fields turned into community lands. Black folks thrive in Canton because of its mix of old charm and new chances. The Freedom House, a civil rights safe spot from the 1960s, now teaches kids about voting rights and equality. Good schools and a low crime rate draw families seeking peace. Jobs in film crews, retail, and nearby tech parks keep money flowing. Many black workers crew those big productions. Community events like the Canton Multicultural Festival celebrate food, dance, and gospel music that unites everyone. Black-owned cafes serve soul food passed down from grandmas, while youth groups teach entrepreneurship. History buffs point to the 1950s marches where hundreds of Black Cantonian registered to vote, paving the way for today's leaders. White residents live in the outskirts, observing the lively downtown where Black culture hums. Canton shows how a small town can foster big dreams through education, jobs, and unbreakable family ties. Number 6. McComb. McComb is in Pike County, southwest Mississippi, a railroad town with tracks that connect the whole state. It has a friendly, small-town feel with tree-lined streets. Black people form 75% of the 12,202 residents, about 9,149 in number. This community grew from sharecroppers who fought for land and rights in the early 1900s. Thriving in McComb comes from strong civil rights lessons learned young. The Black History Gallery holds thousands of photos and stories from local heroes who boycotted buses in 1961, sparking national change. Schools partner with it for field trips that build pride. The economy relies on timber, healthcare, and retail, with Black nurses and teachers leading the way. Community centers offer free computer classes and sports leagues for kids, helping them aim high. Famous son Hank Aaron, the baseball legend, inspires sports programs that keep youth active. Churches host annual freedom walks, remembering jailed activists. Black businesses like bakeries and auto shops keep the streets buzzing. White folks nearby respect the history, but stay back as McComb's Black heart drives progress. It's a place where past battles fuel future wins, one step at a time. Number 5. Clarksdale. Clarksdale is deep in the Mississippi Delta, Coahoma County, famous as the blues birthplace at the crossroads where Highways 61 and 49 meet. The flat fields and juke joints give it soul. Black residents are 80.8% of 14,423 people, totaling 11,649. This high count traces to cotton workers who turned hardship into music. Black people thrive here through art and resilience. The Delta Blues Museum teaches kids guitar and history, honoring legends like Muddy Waters, born nearby. Tourism brings jobs in hotels and guides, mostly run by Black locals. Community farms grow organic crops sold at markets, boosting health and income. Civil rights sites like the 1960s boycott spots now host heritage tours that educate visitors. Youth programs fight poverty with scholarships and mentorships from elders. The Juke Joint Festival packs the town with dancing and food, drawing crowds but keeping profits local. Black entrepreneurs open cafes serving Delta tamales, a family recipe staple. White tourists come for the vibe but watch from stages as Black performers own the night. Clarksdale proves culture can heal and lift a community, note by soulful note. Number 4. Indianola. Indianola nestles in Sunflower County, right in the Delta's green heart, home to wide fields and the B.B. King Museum. It's a quiet town with big musical echoes. Black folks make up 80.8% of 9,360 residents, about 7,561. Generations of families here picked cotton but also picked up instruments. Thriving means channeling that spirit into modern life. The B.B. King Museum, dedicated to the blues king born nearby, draws 50,000 visitors yearly, creating guide and shop jobs for locals. Club Ebony, a historic Black nightclub from 1948, hosts concerts that keep jazz alive and pay artists well. Schools teach music and history, with choirs winning nationals. Community co-ops help farmers sell direct, cutting out middlemen for better pay. The Freedom House remembers 1960s activists who registered voters door to door. Black-owned eateries serve fried catfish and pies that taste like home. Annual blues fests unite the town in song and stories. White folks visit for shows, but step back as Indianola's Black core leads the rhythm. This city shows how music, memory, and mutual help build a lasting beat for success. Number 3. Jackson. Jackson, the state capital in Hinds County, buzzes as Mississippi's largest city with skyscrapers, parks, and the Pearl River winding through. It's a hub of government and growth. Black people are 81.5% of 149,827 residents, a huge 122,141. This powerhouse community dates to freed slaves who built the railroads. Thriving in Jackson looks like leading in education and arts. Jackson State University, a historic Black college, graduates thousands yearly in nursing, business, and law, many state-run firms. Civil rights landmarks like Medgar Evers' home teach about 1963's bold stands. Jobs in state offices, hospitals, and tech startups favor skilled Black workers. Community gardens and markets sell fresh goods from urban farms. The Farish Street Historic District revives Black shops and theaters from the past. Festivals like the Blues on the Ridge fill weekends with food and fun. Black mayors and council members shape policies for fairness. White suburbs watch as Jackson's Black energy drives change. It's the beating heart where history meets hustle, proving one city can inspire a whole state. Number 2. Greenville. Greenville hugs the Mississippi River in Washington County, a delta gem with levees, farms, and a love for blues and books. It's called the town too tough to die for its spirit. Black residents form 81.8% of 28,833 people, about 23,572. This majority grew from river workers who shared songs and stories. Black folks thrive through culture and care. The Greenville Blues Heritage Museum spotlights local stars like Little Milton, offering classes for young musicians. Photographer Henry Clay Anderson captured 1950s Black life, thriving stores and smiles that now inspires exhibits. Schools fight poverty with reading programs tied to the local library. Jobs in agribusiness and ports keep families steady, with Black unions pushing fair wages. Community health clinics, run by Black doctors, serve the needy free. The 1963 SNCC youth movement here trained leaders nationwide. Black eateries dish up hot tamales, a Delta treat. Annual floods test grit, but rebuilds strengthen bonds. White folks across the river see the light, but let Greenville's Black soul guide its glow. This town teaches that tough roots grow the tallest trees of pride and progress. Number 1. Yazoo City. Yazoo City, in Yazoo County, rolls through hills with the Yazoo River nearby, a spot of farms and factories west of Jackson. It's small but mighty in spirit. Black people top the list at 87.1% of 10,270 residents, a proud 8,945. This deep-rooted group came from plantation times but built their own paths. Thriving here means community first. The African American Heritage Trail maps churches and schools from the 1800s, where freed folks learned to read and vote. Local colleges offer trades like mechanics, filling factory jobs at the prison and plants. Black farmers co-op to sell veggies statewide, earning more together. Youth groups teach history through plays about civil rights writers who passed through in 1964. Churches lead food drives and senior care, weaving a safety net. Famous bluesman Little Milton hailed from here, and fests keep his tunes alive. Black shops sell crafts and clothes that tell local tales. White neighbors in rural spots admire the unity, but stay distant as Yazoo's Black core holds firm. Number 1 for a reason, this city shows quiet strength, turns any challenge into a win for all. Thanks for joining this journey through Mississippi's thriving Black cities, stories of strength that uplift us all. If these places inspired you, like the video, subscribe for more real talks, and comment below. Which city will you visit first? Your shares help spread the light. See you next time. Bye.